I'm going to go ahead and get me some chicken breast marinating in some garlic powder. Heavy on the garlic powder. Got a little spare time today. I'm gonna head out to the lake and see if we can't luck upon a catfish. It's kind of windy this morning. We'll stick it out for a little bit, see what happens. This first pole, I'm going to set it up with a piece of garlic flavored chicken breast. On the trash. We'll throw it out right about there. I'm going to set out a night crawler out next to it. I put a couple night crawlers on here. Just gonna gob them up on there. Bait clickers on. Woo! I'm about to get my sunglasses on. So my third and final one, I'm going to put another small piece of chicken breast on it. And I'm going to walk down the bank just a few feet and throw it down here. Since it's a few feet away from me, I'm going to put one of these little jingle balls on the tip of it. way if I happen to get a bite on this one, I'll be more aware of it. All right, let's find some sunglasses and sit down for a little bit. Got 3 fishing rods out today. Maybe here in a minute we'll take a look at my setup. Well, I'm getting a little action down here. I heard my jingle bells go off, and next thing I know, my rod's laying in the water. I don't feel nothing except snag. I'll just hold on to it for a minute, maybe it'll get itself loose. Oh, I felt him. It's definitely in some brush or something. Give him a little more slack. Sometimes they'll untangle themselves, or dig their waist, dig themselves down in deeper. Get rid of this jingle bell. I can feel the line sliding through something. It's moving a little bit, but I can't tell if there's a fish on it. Maybe I'm just dragging in a tree limb. No, that ain't moving. Well, I feel a fish on it. I feel him tugging. I'm just, tell you what, I'm just going to let him sit here and do his thing. Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll work his way out. I'll go back down here and keep an eye on these other two. There goes my pole. Out in the water. And of course my battery's about to die on my GoPro. And he's coming in now. I just don't feel it pulling. He is in a snag again. He's still pulling. Be in something or under something. I got to go change his battery out on the camera. I'm gonna leave the spool open for now, and I'll be back to check on him. All right, got a new battery. Yeah, I got wet feet. Not sure what to do about this. Definitely tangled up in something. I think I'm just going to probably end up breaking it off. This setup here, it's got the string on it that came with the combo setup. It's only 15 pounds. And I got a 30-pound monofilament leader on the end of it. I'm going to shut this camera off and mess with this for a little bit. I went ahead and put that pole back on the rod holder. I'm just going to let it sit there and see what happens. I know if I keep pulling on it, I'm going to break it off. There's a slim chance he might get himself unhung. And there's a slim chance I might end up losing that fishing pole in the lake. But I'm going to go back and watch the other two. That pole down there that's tangled up with a fish, or maybe not a fish, it had chicken breast on it. This one had chicken breast, and that one had night crawlers. He's still on there. I ain't seen him pulling on it. I just can't do anything about it, and apparently neither can he. See it moving over? Oh, okay, it broke off. Unfortunately, I brought minimum amount of tackle, which does not include any more hooks. I don't know where it broke off at. I'm missing the whole setup. The swivel on down. Well, that's a bummer, but I guess that's how it goes. Shame on me for not bringing any more hooks. I brought everything except hooks, I think. Oh shit, there goes my pole. I'm gonna put this stuff down and take a look at this pole. You may have dropped it, I don't feel nothing. I'm gonna set it back down. My feet's already wet, so if I go back in the lake, that's okay. It's teeter-tottering over there. There it goes. I guess I better try it again. Yeah, I got some. Oh, nope, maybe still there. I gotta put this stuff in my pocket. Alright. This one's on the in a snag, of course. I was gonna say it's on the. No, he's loose. No, not loose. He's still tugging though. Yeah. He came loose and he let go of it. No, he's swimming toward me. And the drag's slipping a little bit, but that don't mean nothing. First channel catfish of the day on chicken breast. Picked right in the corner of the mouth. Pretty good, I might add. He's not very big, but you know what? He'll eat. Should have brought a little stringer. I think it's somewhere around here. I'll get him strung up and get that pole back in the water and tie that rig back together on that other reel. Well, looky here. I did have a hook already pre-tied to a leader. Let me get that put back on that rig and we'll talk about my setup a little bit more in depth. We fried up some catfish the other night. Had the grandson over, so we cooked some up. And I need to get a few more small eaters in the freezer. We just caught that small channel on this Zebco setup. I'm gonna throw this one back out right where I snagged up earlier and lost that fish. So we only got one on the bank, but had two on chicken breast. Nothing on that knot collar down there. All right, let me retie that one setup. The chicken breast is drying up here in the sun. I'm just using a real small piece of bait today. There we go. Kind of putting some tension on my line as it falls to the bottom. I'm trying to keep that sinker closer to the hook. Sometimes I threw it out and I can see that sinker slide 15 foot up the line. All right, I may reel up this one with the worm on it and change it to a chicken breast. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this night crawler in, put chicken breast on it. Seems that chicken breast is working a lot better today. Whoops. Do that again. I want a do-over. Almost got a bird's nest in it. So we're all baited up. All three of them have that garlic flavored chicken breast. So these three catfish rigs I'm using, they're fairly inexpensive. They all three came from Walmart. That Zebco down on the end, it came with 25-pound lime colored fishing line. So I've never changed it out. I just attached a 30-pound mono leader to the end of it. This one right here, it came with 15-pound orange colored line. Again, it's got a 30-pound monofilament leader. Bait caster over here, it's overkill. I've removed whatever string came with it, and I put 50-pound braid on it. Got that same 30-pound mono leader. Most of the time when I get snagged up, I pull it tight as I can and cut that braided line off. Definitely don't need nothing that heavy. Well, my feet are starting to dry out. Not too bad. Well, I think about it. I'm going to turn this bait clicker on. That way if something gets a hold of that, it'll free spool. Hopefully it won't go in the water. And I think the Zebco has one on it too. Yeah, right there. That'll allow the line to come out if something takes off with it. Spinning reel here, it don't have one. But it's right in front of me. So if it goes in the lake, I won't have to jump too far into the water. Sometimes, after a while, I don't catch a fish or get a bite, I'll move. I'll look around for them catfish, but today I prefer just sitting here waiting for them catfish to find me. The weather channel's showing 66 degrees, so I'm actually getting hot sitting here in this jacket. See how long it takes me to get cold now. It's been quite a while since I had a bite. Hope things pick up pretty soon. I reeled this spinning reel back in. Freshened up that chicken breast a little bit. I'm gonna sling it back out there. Taking a while to hit the bottom. A lot deeper out there than what somebody would think. I'm running out of time, and I'd really like to put another one on the bank for you. I hear a few boats out on the main lake, but I also see some whitecaps out there. If it wasn't for that wind, I'd be dying of heat. It's not that hot, but the sun feels hot, that's for sure. I don't know if you can see those two trees out there. There's one in between them, just barely sticking up. I have more confidence in fishing between those two trees. Of course, I know I'm more likely to get snagged up. And I'm not, whoops, turn that bait clicker off. I'm gonna bring this one in, freshen up that chicken breast, and put it out there between those two trees for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put a bigger sinker on it. The bait caster don't seem to cast very far. I'm going to go from a 2 ounce to a 4 ounce. I went ahead and moved my rod holder. It's over to the right of this one now. Didn't exactly go where I wanted, but zipped her out there. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it. I say I tend to get snagged up over there more, but got more confidence, and I think more fish is over there. I'm about out of chicken breast, and what little bit's left been sitting there baking in the sun, starting to look more like chicken jerky. So I'll give this a little while longer, and if I don't have any luck, I guess I'll pack it up and head home. Figures. As soon as I turn the camera off, the pole over here teeter-totters. Yeah, I feel something. Damn. Bigger channel cat. Damn. I don't know if I can one-hand him. I didn't bring any grippers. Yeah, he's almost too much to hang on to. He's gonna tear my fingers up if I stick my fingers in his mouth. So I can't get this hook out of there. Man. Yeah. What do you think about that? Think that'll do for today? Several pounds. Really nice. Yeah, I need to set him down somewhere so I can get that other one brought in. He's on a stringer. Lay him right here. Hopefully he don't flop in the water before I get back. What makes this one look tiny? It's hard to get a good picture of him. Not bad for a few hours. I'll take it. So I had a good time today. I hope you did too. Snagged one up earlier and I caught me a small one. Made good table fare. Then the last one, I don't know, that might be 3 pounds. I'm not sure. I'm gonna get the other 2 poles brought in and head to the house. I'm getting all kinds of stuff. Stumps, rocks, and somebody's fishing string. Not mine. At least not from this trip. See if I can get that pulled in. Yeah. It's green braided line. Looks a lot like mine. Maybe it's from the last time. Yep. There's my sinker slide, my bead and my sinker, and my circle hook. I broke this off at one point and returned it today. I'll clean that up here in a second. We'll get this Zebco reeled in. believe that? Caught my own fishing string that I broke off last time. I'm sure this is from that white spinning rod and reel. So after I hung it up last time, I didn't have enough string to throw it back out. I'll take this home and salvage the parts off of it, use it next time. So I've had people say, I didn't know you posted a new video. Now's a good time for me to say, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell. And I'll catch you next time out on the water. Have a good evening, everybody. Dang, almost forgot my fish. Don't want to go home without those.